Melissa Kim joined by the Hall of Fame safety Rod Woodson, who is bringing corduroy back, we have to say.
You know what? Look at that. Right there.
Decked out in corduroy. As for Lamar Jackson's status, head coach John Harbaugh declined to comment on how he was doing and referred to the team's injury report today, which stated that Lamar did not practice due to the ongoing knee injury that he suffered against the Broncos 2 weeks ago. I asked him about his attitude. You know, how are you always so positive and smiling? And he said that he lost his dad when he was 15 years old, and that obviously played a huge impact on his life and just his attitude as a whole. And he said every day that he's out there, he feels so blessed. Well, Patrick McCarry truly is the unicorn of this offense. He can play every single position on the offensive line. And to give you an idea of how difficult that truly is, I've spoken to other guys on the line like Kevin Zeitler, who plays right guard. He said he could never play left guard because that's just not how he's wired. And Morgan Moses, the right tackle, said he could never play left tackle because it would be like, and I quote, trying to wipe his butt with the other hand. For the first time in NFL history, we are seeing 3 players of Asian American descent on the field. Obviously, we know Kyle Hamilton, the rookie safety of Notre Dame for the Ravens. His mother is from South Korea. And then Younghoe Koo, the kicker for the Falcons, he was actually born and raised in South Korea. And he said that football helped him become acquainted with the English language and become part of the American culture when he first moved here. And also running back Tyler Algier, his mother is from the Philippines. So truly a historic day for the NFL. It's cool to see the footprint of this sport grow. And for me personally, as a very proud second generation Korean American, it's cool to see my culture represented in this sport that I love so much as well. I always say every week is Justin Tucker Appreciation Week because when I watch other teams play, I realize it's not automatic with every other team. I asked him about 3 or 4 questions. We had about a 10-minute conversation. He said the word trust 8 times. So you know that's been a really big emphasis this week. Trust in each other, trust in the fact that they have the talent, that they have the experience to do this job. Luckily, the Ravens have that life jacket named Tyler Huntley, and one of the best things about him is that he really is so similar to Lamar Jackson. Up until these last 2 games, his decision-making has been outstanding. What are you seeing from him today? Both Kyle Shanahan and Matt LaFleur are disciples of the Mike Shanahan coaching tree. That's Kyle's dad. And he has a little bit of playoff experience, you know. 2 Super Bowl rings, no big deal. And he brought up the 2018 Rose Bowl. That's when number 3 Georgia upset number 2 Oklahoma. Roquan led the defense, the Georgia defense that year with 11 tackles, and he told me he kicked Baker Mayfield's tail in that game. I am a big Dak Prescott fan to begin with, covered him in college for a little bit. I mean, this is hard, not just for an athlete, but for any normal human being.
Wait a minute.
Can you move your hips like that? Either one of you guys. The Rams are a unique team. They have an all-pro at every level of defense. They have Aaron Donald at D-line, Von Miller at linebacker, Jalen Ramsey at DB. Femi, how lethal is that? And unfortunately for the Ravens, that's not really working in their favor at the moment. Lamar Jackson, today's the 11th day that he has not practiced. Timing could not be more perfect for the Orioles this weekend. 4-2 coming off of a road trip against the Astros and the Guardians, putting themselves a game and a half behind the Blue Jays in the race for the postseason. And just in time for the Oakland A's to come to town, the team with the worst record in the American League. And also making his Camden Yards debut this weekend, top prospect Gunnar Henderson, who wasted no time making sure Orioles fans and Major League Baseball put some respect on his name. The 21-year-old hit a home run in his second at-bat on Wednesday night in Cleveland. That performance followed by 2 spectacular plays on the field last night. The Orioles' second-round pick in 2019 absolutely looking like the real deal so far, and safe to say, he's excited to experience the real deal fans tonight at Camden Yards.